What's good, everybody? It's just your neighborhood angler, MoneyBass, out here about to do this thing we call Bass for Cash. Now, I get out here on a weekly basis, see how many fish we can get to the boat, and as I get those fish to the boat, all that you have to do is first be a subscriber to the channel. Second, guess the exact weight of the fish, and bam, just like that, you can walk away with some cash sent straight to your pocket. All right, so I'll be out here rolling in this Nitro Z20. It is a 20-foot bass boat. It is being pushed by this Mercury Pro XS 250 horsepower 4-stroke motor. It'll push this boat maybe around around 70 miles an hour, a little more, a little less, depending on how you have your setup. Have two shallow water anchors back here. I do not really use, well, I'm not going to be using those much today. Got my two grass at the front, two grass at the console. Shout out to FishXLive. Make sure you guys go and check out FishXLive.com. I will be live this weekend also, guys. Then we have two graphs up here in the front. I'm running this right here, which is a live imaging transducer, and I also have a Mega 360. So I know some of you guys asked me about my setup on the boat. There you have it. Let's go ahead and straighten up something real quick, and then we're gonna get out here and get to it. Now, make sure as you come into the chat, you hit the like button, guys. We wanna make sure we keep those likes up. Once we get about 60 to 70 likes, you guys know the routine. 60 to 70 likes make the fish bite. We're gonna see if we can get out here, catch a few fish, and see if anybody can walk away with some cash for your pockets. And remember, we do have a bonus $40 sitting in the payout for today. Want to give a big shout out to Texas Newt. He did win the last Bass for Cash that we did. I believe that was 2 days ago. So, but instead of collecting that cash, he decided to donate the $40 back into the pot for everybody, all right? Also, shout out to Clint Perry, because he just did the same thing. And I can't remember who actually won that $80 payout, but I think it was a member of the MoneyTeam, guys. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take off and see what we can find for today. Hopefully, we'll find a top water bite. Let's get to it. Shout out to James Larry. He says, are you just getting started? Yes, sir. We're just getting out here, getting things rolling for the day. Clint Perry said, I knew you'd be fishing. I was like, man, you know what? We're almost at 17,000 strong subscribers. So I might as well go out here and try to make it an even 17. So make sure as you guys come into the chat that you hit the subscribe button, guys. We are almost to 17,000 subscribers, on our way to 20,000 subscribers is the goal that we're trying to get to as fast as we can. All right, let's see, get my trolling motor on. Let's pull up some mapping on here and see what we can see. Pure Alaska says, I literally just had a bear run in front of my truck 5 minutes ago while driving and thought about you. Oh my goodness. Was it a grizzly bear? What kind of bear was it that you saw? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, not a bear, just a random bear just decided to just run in front of your truck, huh? I guess that is life in Alaska. Let's get out here and try something a little different today. If you see something, say something, and I see something. A decent sized black bear. So I think black bears aren't as bad as grizzlies, right? I think a grizzly, you just have to play dead. Black bear's supposed to try to fight them back, something like that. Either way, the situation wouldn't be good. What's going on? We had Clemson Ben back in the chat. Clemson Ben, where's your badge at? Thought Clemson Ben was going to be a member of the money team. Back out here once again for another good time. Not a long time. So we'll be out here for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that, guys. See if we can get a few fish to the boat and see if anybody can walk away with a nice little quick payout. Clemson Ben says, I can't figure it out still. All right, so yeah, Clemson Ben, I think what they're saying is since you have an iPhone, you would need to go to do it from a laptop or a computer. All right, let's see. Should I try that? Let's go ahead and try it and see what'll happen. All right, let's go ahead and keep on rolling, guys. Just wanted to see if I can find some bigger fish offshore today. If anybody is tuning in for the first time, and this is your first time visiting the channel, type the word new in the chat. I always like to see when we have some new people tuning in and coming to check it out and see what's going on over here. Clemson Ben said, did anyone win the other day? They sure did. Shout out to Texas Snoop. Texas Snoop walked away with a nice $40 bill the other day. All right, so one of the things that I want to do today is see if we can get a top water bite going on. It is midday. Let's take a look. The sun is up there hiding behind those clouds right now. So we have a little break from the sun. But let me go ahead and get this top water bait ready, just in case. We're currently sitting in, we're sitting in, what is that, about 81 feet of water. So we're out here in some deep water, guys. All right, let's see. Anthony, the game character Perez, what's going on? New member to the channel. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button on your way in. So we're out here doing this thing we call Bass for Cash. It does not cost anything to participate. All that you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel and guess the weight of the fish as they come to the boat. And that is it. Just that quick and easy. All right, let's go ahead and change the depth on here since we're a little deeper. 50 feet. Let's go down to about 60. Stick in that 60-foot range. And we're just gonna look around, guys, see what we can find. See if we can get some top water action going on. Shout out to Bob Klein, says he is new to the channel. Like I said, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Definitely hit that like button. It really does help out the channel. Tyler says, welcome to the new people. Big Moan says, hey, bro, with all due respect, can you do better? I'm trying. I'm trying to live right. I'm trying to do better. David Lowe says, where are you fishing at? I am out here on Lake Lanier in Georgia, hunting for a few of these spotted bass, see if they'll come out here and cooperate today. Anthony Game Changer Perez says, I don't know why I put character. Blaster says, I am not new. We have Blaze Jackson back for the second time. Welcome back. All right, you guys, just bear with me. So what we're doing first things first, we have to find some fish. Once we find those fish, then we're going to see if we can get those fish to bite. Just that quick and simple. All right, so we have found some fish, but they are not suspended. So let's go ahead and change this up. I'll keep this topwater bait right there ready, just in case. But before we get rolling, you guys know what I need to do. I need to put some stank on it. Let's put a little stank on it, see if we can get their nose, get the nose sensors working on these fish. Big Moan says, I'm back for the first time. Dwayne said, just make one more cast. Well, we're going to make a few more than one more cast. We're just getting started. For anybody that is tuning in, we are just getting started. We haven't even been out here for a full 15 minutes yet, guys. David Lowe says, I've never fished in Georgia. We have some decent fishing down here. Out here on Lake Lanier, we have these things called Magnum spotted bass. So we have some real nice sized spotted bass on this lake. I've caught a bunch of 3s, some 4s, and a few 5-pounders on the lives with you guys. All right, let's see who else we have in here. Lazar says, drop some corn around there. I heard those fish like corn. Tyler says, when is my next tournament? So my next tournament is actually this weekend. This weekend, I will be fishing on Lake Allatoona. Lake Allatoona. And that is in North Georgia, so we'll see what's going on with that. Blaze says, so if it's a 1.38 and I say 1.3, does that count? No, sir. 1.3 means 1.30. So you have to have 2 decimal places whenever we start putting the guesses in the chat. But before we get to that point, we'll announce scales open and all that good stuff. Make sure you guys, if this is your first time visiting the channel, that you check out the description. The rules of engagement for Bass for Cash, all of the rules that you need to know are in the chat. I guess these are the 3 main things. First, it does not cost a thing to participate. Second, all you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel. Third, you have to guess the exact weight of the fish. Fourth, do not put more than 1 guess in the chat, all right? If you put more than 1 guess in the chat, once we open the scales, you will be disqualified, all right? Tyler says, the DQ queen with DQ in a heartbeat. That's right. Chewy says had his whole day planned. He was ready to go catch some fish, but the weather had different plans for him. Blaster knows the deal. He says the DQ queen does not play. That's right. You will become a member of the DQ club if you're not acting right. So does anybody have any plans for this weekend? Is anybody going to be fishing or anything like that? Any tournaments coming up? Just going to be doing some fun fishing? What do you guys have planned for this weekend? James Larry says, are you near Sisters? Depends on what you mean by near. I mean, I could run and get over there maybe in less than 5 minutes, about 5 minutes away. Just to show you, James, do you know what that is over there? Does that answer your question, James? Anthony, the Game Changer Perez, says a tournament on Lake Allatoona. That's right. I think Anthony will be there too. Shout out to Anthony Perez. He'll be out there on Lake Allatoona. Shout out to the Rob Bender's Bass Club. That's who we fish with, guys. So I'm with the Rob Bender's Bass Club. So I fish tournaments with the club, and then I also do the live Battle of the Anglers tournaments. That's pretty much what takes up my time nowadays. Keep it nice and simple. Oh, and then obviously coming out here doing this thing we call Bass for Cash, where all you have to do is be a subscriber and guess the weight of the fish, and bam, just like that, you may walk away with a little money in your pocket. All we're waiting for is just that little tappy tap, guys. Really appreciate everybody for sliding on into the live stream today. And we're going to be out here for a good time, not a long time. Just going to see if we can get maybe 2 or 3 fish to the boat real quick, see if anybody can walk away with any cash. We have a total of $100 that stays in that payout. All right, $100 is up for grabs for this Bass for Cash thing. But we also have an additional $40 payout, $40 bonus payout. And that will go to anyone, as long as you're a subscriber, that guesses the weight of the fish that we bring to the boat. Gonna make one more cast over here, and then we're gonna head on out to another spot. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Maskoff says I got 50 singles if you catch a 4.5. So wait a minute. So you're saying if I catch a 4.5 pounder or better, that you'll go ahead and drop a 50 on me? Is that what you're saying? Because if that's the case, just put a yes in the chat. I want to see if that's what you're saying. Let me know before I set the hook. Is that what you're saying to me right now? I need confirmation. Uh-oh, he said, amen, I said what I said. Okay. All right, well, I believe what you said. Let's go ahead and see if we can get Maskoff to pay up on this. He wants a 4.5 pounder. I mean, you notice he set the number up there kind of high. He set the number up there kind of high. Why couldn't it just be a 4-pounder? Why you got to add the half on there? I think a nice $50 bill will come in handy for me. Joe Mama said, I'll settle for a 2-pounder. Frisco says, how about set it? Just catch one. We have American Angling back in the chat. Good to see you back in here, live and in action. All right, I'm looking for that hook set, guys. I'm looking for that 4.5-pound hook set. Ah, wait a minute. Man's gonna say it's not for you. It's for the Bass for Cash pot. Ah, man. You had me all excited for a minute. I was like, oh, yeah, I could use a $50 bill. I need to order me something from Tackle Warehouse. He said, hold up, swole up. Don't get so happy. I wasn't talking about for you. All right, mask off. That's fine. That's fine. Just hurt my feelings. M4, what's going on? He says, I see you, Money. Hope you grab a 5-pounder. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to see if we can get a 4.5-pound. So a 4.5-pounder will give you guys an extra $50 in the Bass for Cash pot, guys. American Angler says, getting ready to head out myself after work. Good deal. Shout out to Whipstick Fishing, guys. You see him in the chat. Want to give a big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations, one of the original sponsors of this thing we call Bass for Cash. And they are responsible for the majority of the payouts that are paid out for Bass for Cash. Shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations. He says, what's good, Money? I'm excited about this weekend on Gunnersville. Shout out to Whipstick. Whipstick going to be out there doing his thing on Lake Gunnersville, land of the big fish. I'll be out there on Lake Allatoona. It used to be called the Dead Sea, but from what I've heard, they have some decent ones out there. Tyler said, them 10-pounders in Lake Chickamauga waiting for you. Oh, yeah. Well, tell him to just hold on. I'll be there in about a month or two. Frisco says he will be fishing Bass Champs tourney on Lake Fork. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Frisco. When are you going to be pre-fishing Lake Fork? We need to test it out and see if you can go live on that lake. Because that's one of the lakes whenever we do the Battle of the Big Fish, I guess is what we're going to call it. I know there may be 1 or 2 people that'll be fishing from Lake Fork. I'll be out here on Lake Lanier. I think somebody else is going to be on, goodness, I forgot what lake the burning season said he's going to be fishing from. Mascot says, is that tournament going to be on FishXLive? Yes, sir. If you go to FishXLive right now, you will see the Gunnersville tournament that Whipstick is referring to. So that will be a live tournament, and then there will be a live weigh-in for the Rod Benders Bass Club. M4 says, when is the Battle of the Big Fish? We're just waiting for Chicken Hawk. We're waiting for Chicken Hawk. So basically the format of that will be, it'll probably be about a 5-hour Battle of the Big Fish tournament where you will be able to fish from whatever lake you pick, your favorite lake where you think you have the best chance to catch a big bass. And we're going to see, does Texas have the biggest fish, or can I actually beat somebody in Texas being on Lake Lanier? Can I get out here and catch a 5, 6, 7, well, 5, 6 pound spotted bass and see if maybe that'll beat you guys out there in Texas? We'll see. Want to give a big shout out to the Money Team. You guys see Fishing for Dollars is tuned in. And definitely have to give a big shout out to Texas Noop. Texas Noop has put the $40 bonus payout in. Oh, I thought I felt a tappy tap, guys. I thought I felt a tappy tap. If you see something, say something. And I felt something. I felt it. Frisco said that's not happening. So Frisco, you don't think you think Texas is gonna win, Frisco? BFR Fishing says, Money, you should start a fishing charter business. I don't know about that. Frisco says this is not happening. You're not gonna beat out Texas when it comes to big fish. What's going on? We have C219 Troll tuning in. Good to see you back in the chat. Frisco says 5-pound spots can't play with 5-pound larges from Fork. Well, we're going to find out. We're going to find out. I'm spending too much time over here. It's time to roll out. This is going to be the last cast right here, and then we're going to roll out to another spot. What I generally try to do is get a fish or two to the boat before I come out here and start playing around, because it's fun, guys. Fishing is fun. So I like coming out here trying different baits. Right now I'm throwing a shaky head, throwing that on loose reel. This is 12, not 12. This is 15 or 20 pound high vis yellow braid. On the other end of that, I have 12-pound fluorocarbon. 12-pound fluorocarbon is what I have on the other end of that. And I'm just throwing this down, letting it sink all the way down to the bottom, and just kind of slowly bringing it back to the boat. Steve Rochester says, what state are you in? Georgia. That is correct. I am in Georgia, out here on Lake Lanier. Mascot says it depends on who's fishing in Texas. Anthony Perez says, how can I get on that money battle of the anglers? Okay, we could talk about it. C219 Troll is putting in some work. He said he's going out there to put out some brush for those slabs. John says, hey, just let the man fish, people. Just let him fish. What's going on, Patricia? She said you're fishing backwards. She said you need to be fishing with the reel behind your back if the handle's going to be on that side. All right, let's go ahead and roll out one more time, guys. Let's go ahead and head to another spot. So we're just going to bounce around for a minute. So we're finding fish, but the thing is, have to find some active fish. I need some fish that are ready to go ahead and bite, right? So let's get moving. M4 says, am I using any Topwater? I have one ready. You know I got it on deck, but I haven't found the occasion for it yet. Frisco said, hey man, you need to beat the bank. Pull out a bat and beat the bank with it. All right. Hopefully sooner or later we'll run into a Topwater bite. And I always try to keep my Topwater bait Sit up and ready. Oh my goodness, guys. If you see something, say something. Does somebody see it? Does somebody see what I see? Shout out to Clint Perry. CP just hit the chat with a gifted membership, and it went to Twisted Ginger. Uh-oh. It went to Twisted Ginger. Twisted Ginger. Oh my goodness. Fisherman Doll says, sometimes you got to throw Topwater, even though they are not schooling. That is correct. And that is the game plan. That's what I have in my hand. So we're going to see. See if maybe we can find some that aren't schooling, but are ready to come up for a little Topwater action. Not really seeing anything just now. But guys, just take a look. It is bright and sunny out here right now. So just gonna have to keep moving around until I find some active fish. And right now I'm not seeing anything suspended, but I'll still keep my Topwater handy just in case. Shout out to Whipster. He said the general has spoken once again. That is true. Shout out to Clint Perry, the general of the money team, guys. Clint Perry is the current sponsor of today's live stream with that gifted membership. And what I say each time I'm out here, guys, is whoever gives the largest super chat, super sticker, or show of support for the chat by sending those gifted memberships is the sponsor of this live stream, guys, because this channel is supported by you guys, the viewers, subscribers, and members of the channel. So really, really appreciate that. Everybody put CP in the chat. I always want to make sure I give credit where credit is due. Everybody put CP in the chat. Shout out to Clint Perry. Oh my goodness, I see what I need to see. I see it, guys. I see it. I see it. If you see something, say something. And I see something. I see something. See a bunch of bait fish, guys. Man, where did those things go? There they go. Those bait fish are moving kind of fast. All right, let's change it up. Let's change it up. There we go. I see something that I needed to see. Let's see if it'll pay off. And it didn't. What's going on, MVP? Tuning back in. Good to see you back in the chat. We're out here doing this thing we call Bass for Cash, where I get out here on a weekly basis. Spend a few hours out here on the lake, see how many fish we can get to the boat. And remember, guys, it doesn't cost anything to participate. All that you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel. I want to welcome all of the new people that were in the chat getting active, saying this is their first time stopping through. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and we'll get a fish to the boat in just a minute or two. Then we're going to see if anybody can walk away with some of this cash for one of these bass. I have a feeling that we're going to be setting the hook any minute now. HVMVP says liked and long time sub. Really appreciate that, guys. Connor says it's my turn to win. Connor's been trying to get some of that Bass for Cash for a minute, but everybody keeps sliding in and stealing that money from him. Fishing with Mario says new sub, first time in the channel. Appreciate that, Mario. Tuning right in and getting active in the chat, getting right to it. Oh yeah, so we're out here looking for that 4.5 pounder today. What's going on, Mike B? We're just getting out here, getting started. I think we may have been fishing for maybe 30 minutes or so. Haven't got anything to the boat yet, but we're finding the fish. I was hoping we could find some schooling fish today, but haven't found that type of action yet. So I was throwing an underspin a minute ago. Right now I saw some fish kind of relating to the bottom, so we're back down on the bottom with a shaky head. If I see some bait fish, might have to pick up that underspin and see if I can bust something in the mouthpiece with it. The other thing, make sure you guys are sharing the link to this channel. We are about 17,000 strong, on our way to 20,000 subscribers. That is the goal. Oh my goodness, and there we go. There we go. Do you guys see it? Oh my goodness, and it's a good one. It's a good one. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, guys. Do you see the bendation? Oh my God, the bendation is real. The bendation is really real on this one, guys. Where's Mask Off Fishing? Mask Off, I need you to get that $50 bill ready. Is this gonna be that 4.5? Oh my goodness. And it's a fighter. It is a fighter. Oh my goodness. My hands are shaking, guys. My hands are shaking. Come on. Come on, buddy. This thing is still fighting. It's pulling. It's pulling. Oh my goodness. What do we have? What do we have, guys? There it goes. I can see it. Can you guys see it down there? Okay, there we go. There we go. I can see it. It may not be that 4.5, but it's a good one. Oh my goodness, it's a good one. It's a good one, guys. Oh man. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on in this net. Oh, did you guys see that? Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Oh my goodness. And she's a big old fatty fat. It's a big one. Oh my goodness. Oh man, and it tried to bite me. Did you see it? She's mad. She's like, hey bud, I am not your friend. She says, I am involuntarily playing this thing called Bass for Cash, but look at the eyeballs on her. Now, you know when the eyes look like that? When the eyes look like that, oh my goodness. She's a good one. Let's take a look at that stomach. Do you see the girth? Do you see the girth on that stomach? Bendation leads to what, guys? In the chat, bendation leads to what? Does anybody know? Oh my goodness, look at that right there. Big shout out to FishXLive.com. Make sure you guys go and check it out. We're out here, we're doing it, we're catching them. I mean, we're just getting started, guys. I told you we hadn't even been fishing for what, 30 minutes? And she's a good one. Oh my goodness, look at that. There we go. Shout out to Whipstick. Bendation leads to girthification. Let's go ahead and put her down there in that live well. Oh my goodness, she has some weight on her. I can tell you that much. I can tell you that much. If you guess under 2 pounds, you might as well be giving giving your guess away. If you guess under 2 pounds on that one, you might as well be giving your money away. Shout out to Taylor, Connor. Who else knew it? Tyler said the bendation is real. Oh my goodness, that is right. Whipstick says, boom, another busted mouthpiece. Oh yeah, right there in that mouthpiece. All right, guys. Let's get back down there and see if we can do it one more again. I told you we're out here for a good time, not a long time. All we need is 2 or 3 to the boat. Hopefully somebody can guess the weight of one of these fish today so you can walk away with some of that cash for your pocket. I mean, that's what we're doing, right? Bass for cash is real, just like the bendation. Bam! Right in that mouthpiece, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, she's lovely. Isn't she beautiful? Pro Broden back in the chat just in time. Oh my goodness, we have NC Tyrant Hunter out here hunting them tyrants. We have NC Tyrant Hunter. Does anybody know who NC Tyrant Hunter is? He's out there, you know, putting in the good work, like them special ops. He's hunting them tyrants. Oh man, don't tell me we got hung up on that one, guys. I thought I was about to crack another one. Shout out to NC Tyrant Hunter. Hope you are doing well as well. Yeah, if you can hang in for just a little bit, is the DQ Queen in the chat. I'm pretty sure she's gonna tell you guys we need about 50 or 60 likes before we weigh that first fish. Ashton said, bendation leads to girthification. He knows the deal. He says, I know about that bendation. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, of course this is unofficial, but you guys saw the girthification on that fish right there. What do you think that fish weighs? Again, this is unofficial because the scales aren't open yet. Appreciate that, NC Tyrant Hunter. Make sure you guys hit the like button. You guys need to go and check out some of the Tyrant Hunters vids. I'm out here hunting these spotted bass, but he's out there hunting those tyrants. Whipstick said, the DQ Queen is getting beautified. She, you know, she has to look good when she hits you guys in the mouthpiece with those DQs. All right, let's see what you guys think. Connor says it's a 3.61. Larry says it's a 3.2. Anybody else? Anybody else? Somebody? Anybody? Oh, man, don't tell me we got to break off, guys. Yep, we had to break off. How about that? And that one broke off kind of easy, so I may have, if I had hooked another good one, it may have came off anyway. I may have lost that fight. But have no fear. Your partner MoneyBass always stay ready. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Clint Perry said, mask off, your $50 is safe so far. Come on, Clint, you don't have to rub it in. You don't have to rub it in. I'm gonna try to put his $50 on the endangered species list. Because if we got that one right there, that one right there is a good one. I don't think it's a 4.5 pounder. But then again, I've been wrong before, right? Pro Broden says, hey, I didn't see it in time. All right, I'll show you that fish. I'll show you this girthification. I'll show you what girthification is. Let's go ahead and put a little stank on it and get back out there one more again. Yeah, put a little stank on it. Let's stank it up just a little bit. The fish will be like, take a few sniffs of it and be like, oh yeah, that smells kind of tasty. Let me put my mouth on it. All right, let's see. So you wanted to see some girthification. Pro Broden says, hey, I didn't get a chance to see that fish. Let me take a look at her. Look at her. Look at her head. I know you guys can't tell how big she is until I hold her up. So we have keepers and then we have magnum spots. This is what you call a magnum spotted bass right here. Now, we'll see. If I catch a small one that's still a keeper, I'll hold it up next to this one so you guys can get the full, the full view. So you can actually, what's the word I'm looking for? You can respect her girthification. All right, there we go. Shout out to Pro Broden. All right, so there we go, guys. We'll see if the DQ queen comes in. So until then, we're gonna see if we can pop one or two right there in that mouthpiece, guys. We will see. Pro Broden says, holy, that is a big one. That's a big one. Frisco says, I'm not putting my guess out there for some member to use my guess and beat me out. Frisco has a strategy. Frisco, you've won before, right? Frisco, have you ever won Bass for Cash? You've won a payout before, right? If you have won a payout for Bass for Cash before, put I won and then put the dollar amount that you won. Let's see. Who has actually won Bass for Cash before? Frisco says, nope. Frisco hasn't won Bass for Cash, hasn't got gifted memberships. Frisco, you're just not living right. Shout out to Clemson Ben. Look at Clemson Ben put his dollar amount in there with the quickness. Whoa, Fishing for Dollars says, I think I'm up to $70. Oh my goodness. Clemson Ben came in with the $60 and laughing at you. Who else do we have? Fishing for Dollars says he's up to $70. C219 Troll even slid in with a $20 bill. Who else in the chat has won before? Maskoff says, still working on my first one. Yeah, right. I think Maskoff has won like 3 or 4 times, guys. Who else has won? Hippie Dave said, I won $40. What's going on? We have Skeeter tuning in with the eyeball. Said, hey, what's going on around here? How can I get in on some of these winnings that you guys are speaking of? Well, all you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel. It does not cost a thing to participate in Bass for Cash. We're just out here for a good time, guys. We're out here for a good time, not a long time. Anybody else? Do we have anybody else that's currently in the chat that's won before? What's going on, Edwin? Tuning in, says hopefully he gets lucky this time. Clint Perry says he won $40 and he forwarded back into the chat. That is correct. Shout out to Clint Perry, the current sponsor of today's live stream. Not only busting you guys in the mouthpiece with those gifted memberships, but he also has won Bass for Cash and donated it back into the pot so you guys can win more money. Shout out to Clint Perry, always doing great things. Skeeter says, I've been subscribed. Man, that was a nice bite, guys. That was a nice fight and a nice bite. Anthony, Game Changer Parade, he says, what did I miss? Don't tell me you missed the fish catch. Anthony, did you miss the fish catch? I guess you thought it was going to take longer than was expected, huh? Anthony, did you miss the, he said, oh, okay, so you saw it. You saw it. Oh, you didn't see it. Did you see it or not see it? Okay, you said it's about a 3.5. We'll see. We'll see. We're just waiting on the DQ queen. We're going to see if she's going to step into the chat today. Oh, my goodness, guys. I think we're going to get another one. Because I see something. And you know what I say. When you see something, say something. And I see something. I see something, guys. I see something right about there. That's what I see. Oh, yeah. And it's right on time. We need about 4.5 pounds of bendation. Let's go ahead and put in an order. I'd like to place my order for 4.5 pounds of bendation with some sauce on the side. Clemson Bean said, hey, man, you need to let one of the winners go out with you for a day on the lake. On live. Oh, my goodness. It's looking lovely out there, guys. It's looking lovely. Uh-oh. I said, if you see something, say something, and I definitely see something. Oh, man, and they're active. Let's go ahead and let's change this bait up, guys. Let's change it up. Let's change it up. Let's spot lock for a quick second. All right, I'm going to let you guys choose. So there's bait fish out there, and there's fish schooling on them. So we have this underspin. All right, so we're going to call this bait 1, this underspin, and bait 2. Let's go ahead and get it ready. Bait 2 is going to be the spy bait. So I see some suspended bait fish, and I see some suspended bass that are actually feeding on those fish actively right now. So which one? This is 1, and this is 2. All right, Tyler says spy bait, spy bait. It looks like everybody's saying spy bait. Okay, Anthony said bait number 1. Hippie Dave said 1. Let's see what else you guys had to say. Anybody else? Clemson Ben said 2. Pro Broden says, goodness, guys, you guys are keeping it tied. Frisco says 1. All right, guys, we're going to go with 1. We'll go with this. All right, and Larry said 1. So we're going to go with the underspin first. We'll try this underspin first and see if we can pop something in the mouthpiece with that. And then we'll follow that up with the, look, I may have taken too long. Let's see if the bait fish, okay, there go the bait fish. I can still see them. All right, there we go. And we're just going to slow roll it back. We're just going to slow roll it back. We're going to watch the tip of that rod. Let's see if something goes ahead and gives me a tap on it. That's what we need, that tappy tap. Going to spot lock in place. Frisco said, keep it just above them. Keep it just right. That says, is that a ducket rod that you're throwing? Why, yes, sir. It sure is. Let's see what else we have out here. Let's see. We'll try it again. Frisco said, keep it just above their head so they can look up and say, what is that? I think I want to take a bite. Hippie Dave said, how do you catch? Have you ever fly fished? How do you catch flies? Okay. They're not wanting that. my goodness. Let's try it one more again, guys. Cause they're out there. They're getting it in out there. All right. Looked like it was a dud, guys. Burner. Whoever picked it, you picked the wrong bait. All right, let's see. We have Agent Sloth the Fly Tire in the chat. Says no fly fishing is a different type of fishing. You use lures that look like bugs. Agent Fly Tie says, put some respect on fly fishing. Put some respect on it. I have never fly fished before. I think that's a whole different type of skill. Just casting alone is its own type of skill when you start trying to fly fish. All right, let's change it back up. No topwater action. The fish aren't really suspended like I want them to be just yet. But we're gonna stay on it. Connor says, indeed, lots of Indonesian mathematics. Well, fishing for dollars is a fly fishing connoisseur. So is Blaster out there getting it done. All right, is Whipstick still in the chat? He said, yes, sir. So do you think the DQ queen is going to show up to pop somebody in the mouthpiece with a DQ today? Because you know we're going to get some DQs today. What's going on, Mars? Good to see you in the chat. Uh-oh, guys, we might have another customer. Is it time to set the hook again? Is it time? Agent Sloth, the Fly Tire, says, do I tournament fish? I definitely do. I'll actually be in a tournament this weekend on Lake Allatoona. The last tournament that I fished was about 2 weeks ago. Goodness, I don't even remember what lake it was, guys. I think it was Lake West Point. Lake West Point. But the next one's going to be on Lake Allatoona this Saturday coming up. And I should be live for a portion of that tournament. We'll see if we can slide in a little bass for cash on there. Oh, Connor knows better than me. The last tournament that I fished was Lake West Point. I think it was about 2 weeks ago. The DQ queen is not going to make it. So, Whipstick, are you going to be the DQ king? Do you think you can handle those duties? All right where it needed to be. I just want to see. All right, Whipstick says, "I got you, bro." All right, Whipstick. You want to go ahead and do this first bass for cash? What do we need? About 60 likes? Is that good? You know, the DQ queen would come in here and say we need 80. She doesn't play. The DQ queen doesn't play. What do you think, Whipstick? Is 60 good? Frisco said, "Oh, you have some big shoes to fill, Whipstick." 55. He said, "All right, there. Wait a minute. 55. That's it, Whipstick. 55." Whipstick, I don't know if you're gonna be, if you have a heart like that, I think you're gonna be scared to DQ people. Frisco said, "Hey, it's too late. He can't change it." He already said 55. He said 55 it is. They're trying to hold you to it, Whipstick. Whipstick said 55. Tyler said, "Come on, man, 60. All right, listen. If you guys get us to 55 before we finish negotiating whether we're going to do 60 or not." Look at that, Whipstick. They're already at 50. He said, "Let's go." Give some money. Whipstick is ready to give some money away. Oh, my goodness. You guys got away with it today. Whipstick, you know, it's like when you drop the kids off with the grandparents. They let them eat cake and cookies and Kool-Aid, punch. Like, what'd you have for dinner? We had some cake, some more cake, some cereal, popcorn, and cookies. Whipstick, it said you guys only needed to get to 55 likes. Look at that, Whipstick. We're almost there just that quick. I'm going to tell on you, Whipstick. Look at that, Whipstick. Frisco was pushing you to make it 55, and now he's talking bad about you already. He says shoes don't fit already. He said the shoes don't fit already. Oh, my goodness. He said you're being too easy on him, Whipstick. All right, guys, let's get one more like. Once we get one more like, Whipstick called it. Go ahead and pop us with one more like, then we're going to go ahead and get things rolling. Yeah, that's right, Whipstick. Frisco turned on you with the quickness. He got you to give a low number and then turned on you just like that. It's dangerous out here in these YouTube streets. Oh, man, I lost track of time. Time was moving kind of fast. I need to pack up and roll up out of here to another spot. All right, so what we're going to do, well, look, guys, I'm seeing 54. I need one more like. If we get one more like pretty quick before I get this cast in, then we'll go ahead and do bass for cash. But if not, then we're going to pack up and roll out to another spot. David said, "Catch us a biggin." All right, I see 55. I see 55. All right, is Anthony Perez still in the chat? Is Anthony Perez still in the chat? Clemson Ben says, "Hey, bud, we're at 57. He said we've reached the quota. The quota and the iota. All right, Anthony, so you're about to see how we do this thing called Bass for Cash. Now, remember, it does not cost anything to participate, guys, and you are playing for some cash money that'll be sent straight to your pocket. So just go ahead and get your pockets ready. You know, put your hand down there, see if you have enough room. Now, there's $100 up for grabs right now. All you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel. We are going to go into subscriber only mode right now. So make sure you have already subscribed to the channel, guys. If you have not subscribed, you want to hit that subscribe button with the quickness, because right now we are in subscriber only mode. Now, once I show you this fish, we are going to open the scales. When you see scales officially open, you have 2 minutes to put your guess in the chat. You only put one guess only. If you put more than one guess, you will be disqualified and none of your guesses will count, and we will welcome you to the DQ club. So do not let it happen. Now, while the scales are open, do not chat. Do not put multiple guesses in there. Even if you put the same guess in there multiple times, you will be DQ'd, all right? You do not want to be DQ'd. Let's see, am I leaving any other pertinent information out? Now, make sure that you go to the description and read the rules of engagement of how to get paid and everything. All of that is in there. So Bass for Cash is real, just like the bendation. And you guys are about to find out right now if somebody can guess the weight of the fish. Want to give a big shout out to FishXLive.com. If anybody in the chat is a tournament fisherman, runs a tournament organization, anything like that, make sure you check out FishXLive.com. It is the only app out there, one-of-a-kind app that facilitates live streaming, live leaderboard, live chat. You can run your full tournament the same way the MLF runs their tournament, or you can run a Bassmaster style tournament where you bring your fish back to the weigh-in and weigh them at the scale. You can be live on through your streaming. People can participate in the live chat, and you will have a live leaderboard, all right? Also want to give a big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations. It is that time of season where you need to support the companies that support the fishing community, guys. All right, so we're about to see. We are in subscriber only mode, guys. All right, so the members of the channel, if you have a badge next to your name, I know pretty much all of you already know that membership does have its privileges. 2 of those privileges are, number 1, you will get 2 guesses per fish, which means you have twice the chance to win, and you will get double the payout. For each fish that you guess the weight of, you will win $20, guys. You will walk away with a $20 bill. We have a full $100 in there. And this fish right here, let me just show you. This fish right here, oh my goodness, look at her. Look at her. She's a biggin. She's fat. She is a fattin'. A fatty fat. This fish right here is worth an $80 bill because there's an extra $40 bonus payout today. And that $40 comes from Texas Noop. Everybody put Texas Noop in the chat. Put Noop in the chat. Texas Noop hit you guys up with an extra $40 bill. All right, so Whipstick, we are currently in subscriber only mode. Now, I'll put this fish on the measuring board for you, but it's not going to help because this fish is going to go way past this this measuring board. This measuring board only goes out to 15 inches, but I'm guessing this fish may be 18, 19 inches or so. Let's go ahead and put it on here. And Whipstick, whenever you are ready, you can put scales officially open. So there we go. Look at that, guys. That's 15 inches right there. 15, 16, 17, 18. So maybe about 18, 19 inches is how big this fish is, guys. And she's a biggin. Do you see that stomach on her? All right, scales are officially open. You guys have 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes to put your guesses in the chat. And while you guys are doing that, I'm going to be up here doing a little fishing. Remember, 1 guess and 1 guess only. If you put more than 1 guess in the chat, you will be disqualified. Don't let it happen to you, okay? Don't let it happen to you. All right, let's just get out here and do a little casting for 2 minutes. 2 minutes of fun. I see those guesses coming in. And I can tell you, if your weight has a 2 in front of it, you are giving money away. Remember, One guess only. Do not put multiple guesses in there. Do not put the same guess multiple times. And don't chat right now, guys. The scales are officially open, and the scales will be open for 2 minutes. Oh, Mask Off hit me with the 367. All right, I see the guesses kind of slowing down now. Everybody got their guesses in? Once those 2 minutes are up, the scales will be closed. And once these scales are closed, then we're gonna weigh the fish. All right, the scales are now officially closed, guys. All right, so hold off on putting your any comments or anything in the chat for right now, because now we're gonna weigh the fish. And it's just this quick and simple, guys. I told you all you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel. That is thing one. Thing two, guess the exact weight of the fish, and bam, just like that, you walk away with a nice bit of cash for your pocket. Now, this fish right here can pay out up to $80, and all you had to do was subscribe to the channel, and boom, like Zyro said, you walk away with a nice payout. Now, let me just tell you what I think my guess on this would be. Now, that is a big one. That is a good one right there, guys. I don't think it's a 4. I'm gonna go with a 373, guys. I'm gonna go with the 373. All right, here we go. It looks like there weren't any DQs. All right, so we are zeroed out. What did I say? 373. Let's see. I'm thinking 373, guys. Oh, I'm a little high on this one. And it locked in at 335. Bam! If somebody gets 335, you're gonna be walking away with a nice little cash payout. Or it could be a lot, depending on how your pockets look. Depending on how your bank account works. For some people, this payout could be a lot of money. For some people, it could be chump change. Depends on how your bank account works. You know, on Tuesdays, the way my bank account works. Or today, Wednesday. All right, so there we go, guys. It was a 335. Uh-oh, I'm seeing no official winner. Josh said, I said 3.5. Oh, but it's 3.35. You got to put the 3 in there. You got to put some respect on the 3. 3.35. If there was no official winner, you guys left some money on the table. Did you really leave some money on the table? No official winner. It is official that there's no official winner. All right, so hopefully everybody knows how to play along now. It does not take much to participate in Bass for Cash. Josh says close, but no cigar. All right, guys, you can go ahead and get active back in the chat now. So we're rolling again. So is there anybody that was their first time participating in Bass for Cash? Put a 1 in the chat if that was your first time participating in Bass for Cash. You guys see what Whipstick is telling me? He says they don't want this money. Whipstick said that's why I told him 55. He was like, I knew they weren't going to get it. He was like, I knew they didn't want that money. Oh, my goodness. Shout out to Josh, Valerie. Look at Clemson being put a 2. Josh, Valerie, it's their first time playing. All right, guys, what we'll do. How many more fish do y'all want? Let's get 2 more. Let's do 2 more fish. Patricia said this. Patricia, this isn't your first time. Zyro says go for the big one. Josh said let's get a tank. Let's go tank fishing. Okay, we can go hunting for a tank or 2. Let's look around and see what we can see. Agent Sloth, the fly tire says, being from Florida, I'm used to bigger stuff. I'm pretty sure that is the truth, being from Florida. I guess being from Florida, I just caught a swim bait, right? And that's what I happen to have tied on right now, guys. We're out here throwing. Uh-oh, I have an alarm going off. Where am I supposed to be today? Am I supposed to be somewhere today? What's today? Today is Wednesday. Oh, my goodness, guys. What time is it? Oh, no. Oh, no. I am supposed to be someplace today. All right, guys. Hold on. Hold on. I have to make a quick phone call, guys. Hold on. Let me handle a little business real quick. Make sure I'm not in trouble. Oh, man. Oh, man, that wasn't good. That wasn't good. That wasn't good. But, hey, might as well go ahead and catch another fish, right? Josh says, what you throwing? Zyros. Zyros might know a little something. Oh, man. What's up, Zyros? Do you know the struggle? Zyro says, when a new Bass for Cash start, does the previous pool winnings get added to the new pool? So the way it works is that there's $100 that is in the payout for the day, right? Now, if somebody guesses and takes some of those funds, then it is subtracted from that Bass for Cash payout. Something up there looks kind of interesting. Now, and that's for that day. But each time we come out here, it resets, okay? Now, right now, there's an extra $40 in that payout. And that's because Texas Noop guessed the weight. Oh, my goodness, guys. I see something. When you see something, say something. And I see something. So Texas Noop won the payout last time, guys. But what he did, he graciously put that payout back into the pot for you guys. And because he did that, there's now a bonus $40 in there. So if somebody guesses the weight of this next fish, you will win the regular payout, but there will also be a bonus payout, all right, of $40 that is up for grabs. Oh, man. What did I do? I got hung up, guys. I messed up the spot. How about that? It was looking good. Patricia says, are you wearing an ankle monitor? No, Patricia, I do not have a ankle monitor. I do not have a monitor on my ankle, but I do have a ankle on my monitor. So you were close. It's not quite the same thing. right, there we go. We got it back. Now let's just check the line a little bit, make sure the line is good. I feel a few little nicks in there, so let's go ahead and retie. We can retie and put a little stank on it. All right, there we go. Got the retie going on. Now let's put a little stank on it and get out there and see if we can get their attention. Well, guys, looks like we may have to come back and do it again tomorrow. I was gonna, catch a few more fish, but gotta ease on out of here. So we're gonna see if we can get another one to the boat pretty quick. Give you guys another chance to win. And then we'll be back one more again. Zara says, what knot do I use? So when I tie my baits on, I pretty much use a polymer knot. Quick, easy, and simple, and very, very strong. Ashton says, go ahead and hit them with a jerk bait. I haven't really seen any fish today that looks like they're ready for a jerk bait. But you know what I have seen? A bunch of fish that are ready to get bust in the mouthpiece with a shaky head. It's a nice, pretty day out here today. Josh says, give them the yum yum, get you some. Oh, come on, there we go. I thought I was hung up again, guys. I was, but I was able to get it loose. Bam, right where it needed to be. All right, guys, this is gonna be a bite right here. Josh says, what kind of line do I use? So this is either 15 or 20 pound high vis yellow, your Zuri line. But if you get Power Pro or whatever kind of line that you can find on sale, I would say roll with that. And then I'm tying that to 12 pound fluorocarbon. A lot of people use either 8 or 10 pound line on their shaky head, but me, I fish my shaky head the same way people will fish a Texas rig. So I throw it right into laydowns. I fish docks with it, all of that kind of stuff where you can get wrapped up really good. So I've increased mine up to 12 pounds, and I found that I'm able to get the fish out of laydowns and brush piles and things like that. Zara says, why you got a green screen? What's going on, Jarvis? He said, you're still snagging and bagging. Oh, yeah, you know it. Hippie Day said he's really in the living room. That's right. I'm just kicked back on the couch. This is all a green screen. Let's see. You see my green screen water splashing? It's all a green screen. That's AI water. Man, I can't believe I haven't got a bite on that cast. Because that was a good one. That was a good cast. Those fish need to put some respect on my casting skills, my casting capabilities. All right, those fish don't want to play. Fine. Fine, we'll keep on moving. What's going on, Delta Bass? He said, did I miss the bendation? You sure did. But no one won today. No one has won yet. What we're going to do is just get one more fish to the boat, see if anybody can walk away with some cash for that one. If not, then it's on y'all, because I did my job. I came out here, I caught the fish, got the fish to the boat, but y'all just didn't want the money. So Whipstick was right. Whipstick said they just don't want that cash. He said they don't really want that cash, MoneyBass. Shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations. What does Whipstick say? He says SWAT Lawn Operation has to run to give an estimate. The DQ Queen is in the chat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the DQ Queen is here, guys. Shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations. Look at him. He is headed out to do that SWAT thing. Everybody put AC in the chat. Put AC in the chat. The DQ Queen has stepped in the building. Whipstick says, I was unable to fill her shoes. Yeah, I'm going to tell on you, Whipstick. So AC, guess what he did? We were at about like 47 likes, right? And I said, how many likes do we need to weigh this fish? He said 55. He said 55 likes. I was like, the DQ Queen would have put us at about 80. He said 55 likes and we're going to weigh this first fish. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to have to tell on you on that one, Whipstick. All right, guys, I can feel it. I can feel it, guys. We're about to get a bite on this one. And once he said 55, oh, so check this out, AC. Frisco was convincing him to put it at 55. He was like, yeah, Whipstick, let's go with 55. And they had already said the DQ Queen shoes were going to be some hard shoes to fill. And then as soon as he agreed and said, yep, let's do 55, they started clowning him in the chat. They said, yeah, he's already failing at filling those shoes. And I was like, oh, they just turned on you that quick, Whipstick. You tried to do them a favor and they just turned on you. Josh says, what's that graph looking like? Okay, you want to see some fish on this graph? Let me show you some fish on the graph real quick. All right, so here we go. So that's in about 20 to 25 feet of water right here. You see that fish right there? So there's fish are relating to the bottom. Every once in a while, you may see something like, you see that one kind of came out. That's a group of fish right there. So let's see. Let's see if we can get another cast over there and maybe pop one of those in the mouthpiece. Let's get a nice, good cast. Bam. Right there. Then let's see if they want to cooperate. Man, nice pretty days like this makes you just want to stay out here longer, right? Make you lose track of time and all that good stuff. Zyro says, what's the boss say? I'm in trouble, Zyros. I'm in trouble. That's what it says. He said, try hitting him in the mouthpiece with a crankbait, huh? Yeah, there's some good activity over there, but whatever they are not cooperating. Let's try one more cast on them and see. Let's try one more cast. All right, that was right where it needed to be too. Right where it needed to be. We got a customer. We got a customer. Let's see if it's a window shopper or is she coming over here to buy. What's she doing? I bet she's gonna be a window shopper, right? Just want to feel that tappy tap. That's all. Just a little tappy tap. Well, no tappy tap for me. Let's go ahead and ease on and take a look at something else. The real me says, how do you know it's a real bass? I know it's a real bass when I pop them in that real mouthpiece. But that was some grass right there that I brought it through. What is that right there? What is that? So most of the time you can tell they're bass by the way that they're staged, by the way they're moving. For me, it's just subtle things. I know some people may be able to come out and say, yeah, that's a catfish, that's a pike, that's all these different kinds of things. I just see a fish and I'm like, hey, let me see if I can catch that fish, pretty much. But most of the time I can kind of tell by the movement of the fish and the way that they're grouped together. Man, I thought I definitely would have got something more out of here. Real me said they just don't want it. All right, maybe you're right. Let's go ahead and ease on out and see what else we can find. All right, let's go ahead and let this fish go. All right, you guys want to have some fun real quick? All right, AC, are you in the chat? AC, are you in the chat? Is AC in the chat? All right, put scales open. Just put scales. They're not official. This is not official. Just put scales open real quick. We're just gonna do a real quick one and give them 1 minute. Give them 1 minute. All right, guys, this is the fish. This is not official. We're just doing this one just to do a test run on Bass for Cash. As soon as you see scales open, you guys have 1 minute to put your guesses in the chat, all right? 1 minute. This is going to be a quick one because we're gonna roll out real quick. But this is not official, guys. This is for play. Scales open. You guys have 1 minute to put your guesses in the chat. And we're going to see if anybody can guess the weight of this fish. Oh, my goodness. And she's a good one. She's a good one. Let's see. Let's see if we're going to have anybody that can guess the weight of this fish. Can you guess the weight of this fish? Can you guess the weight of this fish? Let's put the cold tag back on it. You guys have 1 minute. Let's see if anybody can guess the weight of that fish. All right, the scales are closed, guys. The scales are closed. The scales are closed. Is anybody gonna get the weight of this fish? Now, guess what? This one has a twist to it. There's a twist to this one. Has anybody heard of some fishing cheaters before? Do you remember what they had? They had weights in fish. So we're gonna put a weight right there on this fish. Let's see if anybody can guess the weight of this fish. You guys weren't expecting that, were you? We're gonna zero it out. We have weights in fish. Oh my goodness. Did anybody get it? 3, 4, 6. Asher said, huh? 3, 4, 6. It was a twist. You guys wasn't expecting that, were you? We have weights in fish. We hit them with the 3, 4, 6. Did anybody get it at AC? Did anybody get it? Tyler said, I wasn't expecting that. All right, here we go. We're going to let her go, guys. Let's see if she's going to jump for us. Is she going to jump? Because she's been kind of feisty. Bam, there she goes. No official winner. No one got it. Nobody got it. Oh, my goodness. Look, oh, shucks. Oh, gee, nobody won. Some of you guys, so let's see. Did anybody put 335? Pro Broden, Josh, Hippie Day said, let me add a 0.01 to the weight. Josh put 335, 336, So yes, that was the exact same fish, guys. But little did you know there was a weight in that fish. You guys see that? Just how quick and easy a weight can change the outcome of a tournament. That's why you don't want to fish with cheaters. That's no fun. And I lost my weight. Oh, there's my weight right there. Oh yeah, guys, we had weights in fish. All right, let's ease off to another spot real quick. All right, guys, so what we'll do, I am out here for a little bit longer than expected because I forgot I had to be someplace. JS Weezy said, wait, something else. Ashton said, you playing games. He said, playing with my money is like playing with my emotions. Smokey. Clemson Ben says, what does happen if two people guess the same thing? If two people guess the same thing, whoever puts the weight in there first will win. But if it is a member of the channel, a member of the money team, and they put the same guess as somebody else, then the member of the money team, obviously, they will get the win in that. Membership does have its privileges, guys. All right, let's see. What should we do? Man, I want to get something on Topwater, but let's just go take a look at something. Let me show you something. All right, guys. JS Weezy said, you ever let a fan fish with you? So some people have fished with me before. I don't know if they're fans or not. I didn't ask them. But yeah, I fished with a few different people that have watched the channel before. All right, let's take a look and see what we can see. It would be nice to catch some topwater fish. Water level is up kind of high. Clemson Ben said, let me pull up. Clemson Ben, you still don't have that badge yet. What's going on with that? Josh says, how deep is it right now? It's about 25 feet. We're sitting about 25 feet. Looking for some of these big old spotted bass. Man, they just aren't suspended today, guys. I said, let's get them out of those trees. Uh-oh, Mickey said, hey, I just got off work. He says, I feel lucky. He said, I think I can get some cash for that bass. All right, we're going to see if we can get another one to the boat real quick before we head on out for the day, guys. Make sure you guys have shared this channel, and make sure you have hit the like button and also subscribed. If this is your first time to the channel, really appreciate it. We are currently in subscriber only mode. Let's go ahead and open it back up to the whole community so everybody can slide on in and get active in the chat. All right, so there we go, guys. It is open back up right now. So you can still chat even if you are not a subscriber at the moment. Let's just make a way out yonder random cast. Oh yeah, Josh, I was supposed to be gone. I was supposed to be out here for a good time, not a long time, but I got carried away. I got caught up in the chat. I don't even know what we talked about today, but time went by kind of fast. What's going on? We have Rage back in the chat. Oh my goodness, guys, look at that right there. Can you guys see that big gar? Let's see if I can see him on my live imaging. There he goes. Look at that right there, guys. That's a big gar right there. It's just right down here in front of the boat. Who is that in the chat? If you see something, say something. Is anybody gonna say something? Because if you don't, I sure do see something. Shout out to Clint Perry. Slid on in once again and hit you guys right in the mouthpiece with that gifted membership. And it went to, who is that? An Entrepreneurial Diary. Shout out to CP. CP is the current sponsor of today's live stream, guys. And like I say, each week, I am out here on a weekly basis, but each week, whoever gives each time I'm out here doing the live stream, whoever gives the largest super chat, super sticker, or show of support for the channel is the sponsor of that live stream. So today, looks like CP is the man. Slid right on in and hit you guys right in the head with 2 gifted memberships. Make sure everybody put CP in the chat. I always want to give credit where credit is due. Pro Brony says, I'm going to go. Bye. He says, I'm gone. What's going on, Midwest? All right, guys, let's hit one more spot. Somebody was wanting to fish some shoal markers. I can't remember who that was the other day, but I never did get around to it. So let's go fish a shoal marker real quick and see what we can see. Oh my goodness. All right, let's head on over to a show marker, guys, before we get on out of here for today. All right, guys, we're gonna hit this show marker real quick and see what we can find. You know, I kind of want to catch something on one of these moving baits. So let's just look around and see. Yep, that was a lot of fish. That was a lot of bait fish on the graph. Edwin says, when is the next bass for cash? Well, we're trying to see if I can squeeze in one more before we head out for the day. But in order to do that, Edwin, I need to get another fish to the boat. So that is what we're working on right now. Bass and SGV says, if you see something, say something. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I felt something, guys. I thought I felt it. I didn't see it, but I thought I felt something. Midwest said, where there's bait fish, there's bass. That is true. But we need bait fish and biting bass is what we need. We need a special kind of bass. We need a bass that'll bite. Uh-oh, and we got a bass that'll bite. Oh, man, and it dropped it. Oh, man, we had a bass that was ready to bite, guys. It was ready to bite, but I wasn't ready to set the hook. We almost had another busted mouthpiece. Live and in action. Let's go ahead and put a little stank on it, see if that'll make them hold on to it a little bit better. Josh said, did you get that tug? I didn't get the tug, but I got the tappy tap. I got a little tap tap. That's all I needed. That 3-something pounder hit me with a little tappy tap too. Josh said, watch it be a giant. Oh yeah, sometimes them big ones, they'll hit me with the tappy tap. They just hit it with that little bitty tap. Then I hit them with the pie-yow. It's like tap, tap, pie-yow. Do we have any new subscribers in the chat right now? Any new subscribers to the channel? Anybody that was new to the channel today and just subscribed for the first time today? If so, type the word new in the chat. Just want to give you a proper welcome to the channel, because I'm out here on a weekly basis doing this thing called Bass for Cash, where all you have to do is subscribe and then guess the weight of the fish, and bam, just like that, you walk away with a little bit of cash for your pocket. Who wouldn't want it? Who wouldn't want some cash for that pocket? All right, we are looking for one more bite for the day, guys. One more bite is all we need. Shout out to Josephina from Houston, Texas. Land of the big fish. Shout out to Lake Fork, Texas Noop and Frisco, the Texas crew. Shout out to Waves. What's going on, Waves? Good to see you back in the chat. What's going on, Deer Slayer? Out there slaying some deer. I'm trying to slay a spotted bass to try to put some money in your pocket. We got Crystal River, Florida tuning in. In the chat, where are you guys from? I mean, I know we have people from different countries, different states, cities, all over the place. Let's see. Let's do a location check. Where are you guys from? Deer Slayer says, I'm up here in Virginia. J.S. Weezy said, Philly is checking in. Clint Perry said, Texas. Oklahoma. Hello, Texas. He said, Oklahoma here. All right, so we have Oklahoma tuning in. Shout out to Clint Perry, today's sponsor. Delta Bass from Mississippi, the Mississippi Delta to be exact. Timothy Turner hitting us from Georgia. All right, he's out here hanging out with me. Clemson Ben from North Carolina and South Carolina. He's like, hey, I'm in 2 places at once. Salt Lake City, Utah. We have Bucks, Pennsylvania in the house. Tony from North Carolina. Smooth Kid from Florida. He's like, oh yeah, we're doing some smooth living out here. It's nice and easy, smooth living. We have Illinois, Waves tuning in. So Waves, have you guys started your tournament season yet? Josh from Arizona and Josh from is that Indonesia? What's going on? We have Rude MTZ tuning in. Looks like I didn't pick the right spot, guys. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. You won't know till you don't know, right? You won't know till you don't know. Smooth Kid said, hey, if you move, you might miss that big one. All right, so let's go ahead and hit spot lock then, Smooth Kid. Let's go ahead and hit the spot lock and take our time with it and see what happens. See the sun over there hiding out behind the clouds. We have some nice, pretty days out here, guys. Tony said, are the bass off the beds? I would say they're probably still on and off bed. That would be my guess. But see, I don't really bed fish. So I do not pay attention to that much. I don't even know if I caught any bed fish this season. Do you guys see this right here? What in the hemoglobin and haberdasheries is going on right there? What is that? What is it? All right, in the chat, you guys give me some names. What would you call what you see right here? What is going on? What is going on around here? What is that? What is that? Do you see it? Do you see it? What in the hemoglobin and haberdasheries is going on around here? Do you guys see that? Clint says, say that again. Clint says, say that again. Has anybody ever seen something like that before? Just said, is it a ski ramp? Just said, what in the haberdasheries is going on around here? What's going on, James Larry? I was trying to get some cash in your pockets today. I was trying, but I think Whipstick was right. You guys just don't want that money. Clint Perry said, I've never heard that before. You like that? Zyra said he wants a spanking. All right, let's head over here. Look at this tree that fell down in the water. Let's ease on over there and fish that. Deer Slayer says, what's your PB? So my personal best spotted bass is 5 pounds, 11 ounces. And my personal best largemouth is 8.56 pounds. So there's a lot of grass up here where I'm headed to. So let's just take a good cast over there and see what we can find over there. And actually, neither one of those were caught during a tournament. They were both caught on a Friday before the tournament. James said, my PB is a 1.26 pound. Come on, James. That's not funny. What's your real PB? Okay, he said, hey, but my striper PB is a 13 pounder. So laugh at that. Oh, Clemson Ben hit us in the head with a 9.24. Oh, Josh said 12.11, 12.11. Oh, my goodness. Zyro said, I'm out here doing some real fishing. He said he spends his time out there saltwater fishing. All right, let's go for a little ride, and then we're gonna call it a day, guys. Let's see if we can get one more to the boat real quick. Now remember, this weekend I will be in a tournament at Lake Allatoona. It'll be a tournament with the Rod Benders Bass Club. Make sure you guys go and check out FishXLive.com. I know there's going to be another live tournament that will be available for you guys to watch on FishXLive.com. Remember, it is free to download this app. Go to FishXLive.com, download the app, and you will have access to live tournaments and live weigh-in. So I will be part of the live tournament weigh-in that will be taking place on Saturday that you can watch on FishXLive. And there will be another live tournament going on Saturday also. And I will actually be live myself on Saturday. All right, so we're gonna ease on out. We have one more shot at it, guys. We're gonna see if we can get another one to the boat. See if anybody can walk away with any cash for their pocket for today. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Shout out to Clint Perry. Slid right on in and hit Laura Hope right in the head with a gifted membership. Oh my goodness. Everybody put CP in the chat. CP is the sponsor of today's live stream. CP said, I am trying. So what are you trying to do, CP? Let me get in on this. What are you trying to do? I have a feeling I know what you're trying to do. But just go ahead and fill me in. What is it that you're trying to do, Clint? What are you trying to do? Shout out to CP. He is the sponsor of today's live stream. He has slid right on in and hit you guys with those gifted memberships today. He said, yep, get the one asking for a membership. So, which one, Clint? Who specifically are you trying to see if you can get a membership for? Because I can help you out and tell you if they'll be able to get one or not. Who is it? Tyler said, it's me. I don't think it's you, Tyler. Let's see. Who is it, Clint? Clemson Ben said, me too. Clemson Ben, you won a nice little stack of cash. You can actually get your own membership. They're not even that expensive. He said Frisco. I knew it. But Clint, do you know why Frisco is not going to get a membership? If somebody was to come in and give 10 memberships, I bet Frisco would still not get one. Does anybody know why Frisco will probably not get a gifted membership? Clemson Ben said, I don't know how I would though. Does anybody know why Frisco would not get a membership? Clint Perry said, yes, but I forgot. Who knows? Does somebody know? I'm looking in the chat. Oh, Alexandria knows. She said, because he ain't living right. She said he is not living right. That is correct. Frisco just ain't living right. Frisco is not living right. And that's why Frisco is not going to get a gifted membership. DJ Ant said, because he ain't subscribed. Nope, that's not it. Because he ain't living right. Uh-oh, Hemi, it looks like you may be taking a trip someplace. Because Hemi is trying to spam the chat. And we don't have spat chamming. chat spamming over here. Tyler says, I'm living right, but I still can't get one. Delta Beth said, bye, Hemi. James 30 says, say it ain't so. What's going on, Hagen? Hagen says, I was here last stream. We're glad to have you back. All right, I think we're going to get another one. I think we're going to get another one, guys. I'm just waiting to feel that little tappy tap. coming through some of that grass. We got to get right on the outside edge of that grass, and then we're gonna get one, guys. Let's see if I can make it happen. Let's see, can your partner make it happen? Bam, all right. Let's go ahead and hit it on the spotlight. Hey, you said those people are gonna scare the fish away. That is very possible. But one of the things that it does sometimes is it will actually stir up the bait fish. And while those bait fish are kind of dealing with the chaos, those bigger fish swoop in and actually start feeding. So it's like it could go one way or the other with that. We got a nice cool breeze coming in. It feels good. All right, we're gonna take one more cast with this, and then we're gonna change it up to a moving bait. See how that works out. James says, ban inconsiderate people from jet skis, not the jet skis. Tyler said a crankbait. Oh my goodness, guys. I felt the tappy tap and it's a good. I felt it and it's a good. Oh my goodness. The weight, the bendation is amazing. The bendation is amazing. The bendation is it's atrocious. Oh my God. Is Maskoff still in the chat? Because I think we may have a 4.5 pounder. I think we might just have it, guys. Do you see this? Do you see the people out there looking? Oh my goodness, guys. The bendation is amazing. Oh my goodness, guys. I don't know what we have right here. But I'm telling you, the pendation is amazing. Do you see? Let me double hand it. Let me double hand him. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, guys. Now, in the chat, what do you think it is? Is it a bass, a catfish, a striper? What do you guys think? Because the pendation is atrocious. The pendation is atrocious. Look at it. Oh my goodness, my hand is getting tired. Look, it's putting some strain on my wrist. Oh my goodness, guys. If this is a bass, and it is a bass. Oh my God. It's a huge one. It's huge. Did you guys see it down there? Do you see it? Do you see what I see? Can I get him? Can I get him? Where's he at? Oh, I missed him again. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Oh my God. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see, guys? Let me get this out of his mouth first. Do you see what I see? Where my pliers at? Oh my God. Let me get my pliers and put them to work. Oh my God, guys. Look at that huge monster right there. And look, let me show you something. Can you guys see down in his throat? Look down there in his throat. Can you see that? That is a crawfish craw. It's like green, black, and orange. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at that right there. This thing is huge. It's bigger than the last one, I can tell you that. Did you see the fight that it was putting up? Whew, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Shout out to FishXLive.com. Land of the big fish. Now, is mask off in the chat? Is mask off in the chat? I'm gonna put this one on money green. Uh-oh, there may be another $50 bill coming in the chat for you guys. Do you see it? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now that was a fight right there. That was a fight. Clint Perry said that's a $50 bill. He said that's a 50, a F-I-T-T-Y. That's a $50 bill. Oh my goodness. Tyler said it's a turtle. Jay Weezy said, oh nah, he snagged. Billy Reed said, oh, she hit hard. Tony 450 said it's a striper or a cat. You were wrong. James Larry said it's a striper. Wrong. Tyler Perry said the pendation is real. The pendation was atrocious. DJ Ant said the pendation nation. Oh my goodness. Now who was that asking about the jet skis? I told you sometimes those jet skis are your friends. You just never know what you're gonna get. It's kind of like a box of chocolate. Oh my goodness. Do you guys see what AC put in the chat? She said, we need 100 likes. I told you Whipstick could not fill those shoes. He would have said we only need 90. She said, you guys got off the hook easy last time. She said, she's back. Oh my goodness, AC. Listen, guys, I need you guys to start hitting the like button right away. That thing is huge. Look at the backbone on him. Oh my goodness, she's a monster. Let's see, where is Mask Off? Is Mask Off in the chat? Hey guys, I need to get Mask Off back in the chat for this one, guys. He said he would put a $50 bill up for you guys. So that means you could guess the weight of this fish. 40 plus 40 is $120. No, $130. Is that right? 40 plus 40 is 80 plus 50. That's $130 on that fish right there, guys. Somebody in the chat could walk away. Now, I don't know if you guys can see what's going on right here, but that guy right there did come kind of close to the boat that time. Josh said, any more catches? Does anybody want to answer Josh? All right, guys, we need 13 more likes. If you have already hit the like button, type the word like in the chat. Type the word like in the chat if you have hit the like button. Because we definitely need to see who's participating now, because she put you guys up. We need 13 more likes. Who all has hit the like button? Josh says, let's see that baby bass. I don't know if this is a baby right here. They were thinking it was a catfish. Some people were guessing it was a striper. Somebody else said it was a shark. Somebody said a beluga whale. All right, guys, let's see. Let's see if I can get in contact with Mask Off. Let's get the likes up to 100. Oh, my goodness, guys.
Hello?
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, everybody. We are live right now with Mask Off on the phone. Hey, Mask Off.
Hold on, man. You gotta give me a warning.
Hey, Mask Off. I got a question for you. The chat wants to know, do you have that $50 bill ready for them?
Ain't no way.
They want to know. They said, where's their money?
Ain't no way.
Let me show you guys who's on the phone. Can you guys? I'm gonna show them your.
Man, I thought you was off, man.
Can you guys see that picture right there? Can you see that mask? Hey, man.
You ain't live.
They want to know where's their money. They said playing with their money is like playing with their emotions.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Tyler said, he said, there's no way.
Hold on. I thought you was supposed to be at the house, man. You were supposed to go home.
They said they want their money, and they only need 7 more likes, and then we're gonna hit 100, and then we're gonna weigh this fish. But they want you to be here to see it, because they said they want their money. They said They said if you don't pay them that money, they gonna come and put a mask on. They said they know your name is Mask Off, but they said they're gonna put a mask on you.
Hey, man, don't be making no threats, man. This is live.
You gonna hop back in the chat so you can see the fish?
Yeah, let me go. I'm working the clock out.
All right, we're waiting for you.
I'm on know. Give me like 2 minutes.
All right.
All right.
All right, guys, there you go. Mask Off said, ain't no way. Hey, Clint, he thought his money was safe, didn't he? He thought his money was safe. But it's a biggin. Who thinks that fish is worth that $50 bill right there? Mask Off said, if I bring in a 4.5 pounder or bigger, then he would hit you guys with a $50 bill. He said, ain't no way. Tyler said, put that Pooh Shiesty mask on. That doesn't sound good. Josh says, try to catch one more. Okay, you want one more, Josh? Oh, my goodness. Did you guys see the fight on that? I had to double hand that one. That was a two-hander. The bendation was atrocious. I think that one was fought harder than that 5.09 pounder that you guys saw me catch on live that time. I'm just kind of curious to see, but man, the fight on that was atrocious, just like the bendation. In the chat, bendation leads to what? Bendation leads to what? Does anybody know how to finish that statement? Bendation leads to. Let's see if anybody knows. Pure Alaska said that was a double handation. Oh my goodness, Pure Alaska, did you see it? Did you see what was happening? Ashton said bendation leads to gratification. That's close. That is true. Delta Bass says, I thought MoneyBass had hooked the jet skier. Clemson Ben said, girthation. That's close. That's close. Josh said, that sounds like a sexual term. Oh, yeah. Tyler said, that'd be nice if you caught that in the tournament. Let me see. Clint Perry said 4.5 is going to be close. What's going on, Papo? Papo says, just got to see the end of it. Nice catch, Money. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That was a nice one. Bendation leads to what, guys? Pure Alaska says, I got back just in time. Oh, yeah. That fight was real. Did you see me? I had to double-hand it. As Pure Alaska would say, that led to some double-handation. Some double-handation. And guys, all it was just a tappy tap. Shout out to Tyler. Tyler got it. Bendation leads to girthification. Bendation leads to girthification. Mascot said, okay, let's do this, Leroy Jenkins. All right, guys, we need 7 more likes. Now, listen, it would be a shame if you guys do not get us those 7 more likes. If you have to phone a friend, if you have to call your mama, whatever you have to do to get us, we need 6 more likes, guys. Josh says, which leads to paydation. Bendation leads to girthification, which leads to gratification. And Josh said, and that leads to paydation. We need 7 more likes, guys. 7 more likes. And remember, time is running low. Time is running low. And I need to show Mask off this fish too. Let's go ahead and show Mask off this fish. Now, if he would have seen, if he would have witnessed the fight that took place, I think he would appreciate what he is about to see a little bit more. But he wasn't here to witness that fight, guys, because the bendation was atrocious. Delta Bass says, I already liked on both my accounts. He is trying. The bendation was atrocious. We need 7 more likes, guys. 7 more likes. And remember, time is almost up. Oh, yeah, that fight was real. You know what, guys? I'm going to have to go back and watch that fight myself. Look at her. Look at the tail on it. The tail is huge. Look at that. That tail is huge. Oh, my goodness. Look at the mouth on this thing. I know somebody's going to think this is a largemouth. But this is not a largemouth, guys. This is a spotted bass. And it is huge. It is huge. Do you see that? What is in that stomach? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Do you see it? Mask off, are you in the chat? Do you think this is going to be a $50 fish right here? He said he is putting $50 in the chat for you guys if that fish is 4.5 pounds or better. He thought your partner MoneyBass couldn't do it. Clint Perry even said, hey, Mask off, your money is safe. But is it really? Is it really safe, Clint? Pure Alaska says, I've got 5 other channels that I'm going to go like from. He said, be right back. Oh, my goodness, guys. Take a look at that. We have Cheryl checking in. What's going on, Cheryl? Good to see you. Uh-oh, we only need 2 more likes, guys. Mask off says, I think you went home. No, sir. No, sir. We're out here making it happen. Let's see if we can catch one on something different. Let's see. Let's see if we can catch one on something different. You guys wanted me to catch one on this swim bait a little earlier, so let's throw that. Wow, you guys, oh my goodness, we are at 100 likes. AC doesn't play. She throws out some numbers that I do not think we're gonna make, and then we get the numbers. How about that? All right, guys, we're gonna see. We're gonna see if I can go ahead and pop one in the mouthpiece with this swim bait. And they didn't want it. So we're gonna wind back up and get right back out there, because now they're active and on the move. So while they're active and on the move, let's go ahead and hit them in the head with a little something, something else. All right, make sure you guys are paying attention to the rules of engagement. This is a possible $130 payout if somebody guesses this fish. You know what? I'm gonna phone some. I need to tell some people they need to check in on this one. I need to call some people real quick. You know what? Who I'm gonna call? I'm gonna call Chicken Hawk too, guys. This payout may be $130. And I suggest you guys do the same. You might want to call your friends and let them know.
Hello?
We are live. Chicken Hawk.
Yeah.
Listen, the bendation was atrocious. It was amazing.
I don't believe it.
The bendation led to girthification.
It's impossible. Stop using unreal words when you talk.
That is a real word.
Not a real word.
You have to look it up in the MoneyBass book of slanguage.
Oh my God.
Now listen, this is why I'm calling you.
Yeah.
Right now, oh, you're not even a member of the Money Team. Oh my goodness. Okay, listen. The Money Team members, you know they get 2 guesses per fish, right?
Right.
They also get double the payout.
Okay.
Okay. Now, Texas Nuke won the other day, and he put an additional $40 in the pot.
Okay.
So if somebody is a Money Team member, they can walk away with an $80 bill off of that alone, right?
Okay.
Maskoff slid in here today thinking he was being slick. He said, I got 50 on it if you can catch a 4.5 pounder. And then Clint Perry said, Maskoff, your money is safe.
Which is smart money. Smart money.
I don't know about that because the bendation was atrocious. Now, if you saw what happened, as I'm reeling this fish in, I had the chat guessing. Do y'all think it's a catfish, a striper? Some people were saying it was a turtle. It was a spotted bass, and it's in the live well. I said all that to say you need to hop in the chat and try to guess the weight of this, because even if you aren't a member of the Money Team, $20 plus $40 plus that 50, what is that? That's still $100. That's still $110
Yes.
off of one fish. I mean, we already know your guess is gonna be low. We know that you get small fish all the time, so your guess is gonna be low. But at least you want to come and try for this one.
Are you sure you actually caught a fish?
When you come in the chat, I'll show the fish again.
Okay.
Listen, you might want to talk to some people in your household that need gas, and have them hop in there and guess too.
Okay. All right. Let me see what's going on.
All right. When I see you in the chat, I'll show it again. But yeah, if you know anybody in your household that might need some gas money, they may need to guess on this one too.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right. Later.
Later.
All right, guys. That was Chicken Hawk. So Chicken Hawk is going to be tuning in. Frisco said, let's get this show going. Frisco's like, stop calling people. Frisco said, don't call any more people. What did Pure Alaska say? Where's Pure Alaska at? Let's see. I see you guys laughing at something he said. I missed it. I missed it while I was yapping on the phone, guys. Uh-oh, Maskoff says, I'll officially retire if I win today. All right. All right, so if I missed your chat, guys, just put it in there again. The Adventures of Chicken Hawk is in the chat. Chicken Hawk is now in the chat, guys. He said, what in the flim flam is going on out here? All right, Clint Perry, have you heard that one before? He said, what in the flim flam? He said, what in the flim flam is going on around here? He said, now let me see this minnow. Now watch, guys. Whatever he guesses, I'm pretty sure his guess is going to be low. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. Let's go ahead and take a look, guys. Look at her. Look at the girth on her. Whoa, my goodness. We're gonna do a girth measurement. Look at that right there, guys. Oh my God. Look at her. Look at her stomach. She is huge. Let's do a measurement on the girth. So we're gonna start at that 10. Oh goodness, we can't even start at the 10. That is about 6 inches of girth. This fish is as wide as chicken hawk's fish are long. The length on this fish, guys, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get the other scale out because we're gonna measure the actual length of this fish. We're gonna get the actual length of this one right here. Now I do keep a measuring board in here that I use on the rare occasions where I go to a lake where we have to measure out smallmouth. All right, so let me just show you guys. This is my 22-inch scale right here. This is my 15-inch scale. So we're gonna see how big this fish actually is. I see some people leaving the chat too, so that might make it better for somebody that stays in the chat. All right, so check it out, guys. All right, let's go ahead and put it on here. This fish is 21.5 inches long. Do you see that? 21.5 inches long. That's with a closed mouth. 21.5 inches long. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Chicken Hawk said I always use my 22-inch scale. Chicken Hawk, you do not even have a 22-inch scale. The fish that you catch are so atrociously small. You don't even. Oh my goodness, you just use a ruler that they use in elementary school. All right, guys. All right, AC, are you ready? We're at 104 likes in the chat. We're about to make this official, guys. Let's go to subscriber only mode. Remember, all you have to do is be a subscriber. This fish could possibly pay out $110 to $130, guys. We are now in subscriber only mode. Let's go ahead and get the scale ready. Shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations, guys. Make sure you remember that name. Any of your residential and commercial lawn care needs, make sure you reach out to SWAT Lawn Operations. Also, you want to go to FishXLive.com. Download this app. It is free. You can watch the live tournaments that will be taking place this weekend. I will also be live on my channel, and you can watch the live weigh-in for the tournament that I will be competing in at Lake Altoona on FishXLive.com. If you go to FishXLive.com right now, click on the tournaments link, and you will see an upcoming tournament on Lake Altoona. That is the tournament that I will be competing in, guys. Pure Alaska says, Chicken Hawk, Money said you use baby's shoe to measure your fish. That is right. Baby fins. All right, here we go, guys. AC, whenever I open up this, we've already seen that this fish is, was it 21 and a half? Was it 20 and a half or 21 and a half inches? The scales are not open yet. We are about to open the scales. We are about to open the scale. Look at Clemson Ben. Clemson Ben is like, he's like, Bass for Cash is real. He has no doubts these days. I wonder why. All right, AC, you can go ahead and open up the scales when you are ready. There is this fish. Now, if this fish is 4.5 pounds or better, there's an additional $50 in that pot, in that jackpot, guys. Scales are now officially open. Remember, only one guess per Only one guess in the chat, guys. If you put multiple guesses, you will be DQ'd. One guess and one guess only. If this fish is bigger than a 4.5 pounder, there's an additional $50 payout to the person who wins. Let's see if this one will fit down in there. Uh-oh. Guess we could start putting this one down in there. There we go. All right, if that fish is bigger than 4.5 pounds, there's an additional $50 that will be paid out for that fish. All right, you guys have 2 minutes. 2 minutes on the clock to get those guesses in. Remember, hold off on putting any chats in there. If you put more than one guess in the chat, you will be disqualified, guys. Do not put more than one guess in the chat. We're about to see if somebody's going to walk away with up to $130 off of one fish. The biggest payout that has been paid out to date was $150. And that was before the payouts were broken up. Oh, my goodness, guys. Look at Mask Off in here guessing 4.58. Mask Off was like, I'm going to win my own money back. All right, AC, as soon as you close the scale, I want you to answer this question for me. Can I participate in this one? Can I participate? I want to win 100. I mean, I have to be a member of the money team, right? All right, AC, can I participate in this one? Can I win some of this cash? Can I participate? Don't hate, participate. Appreciate the participate. She said, I want to play too. Tyler said, no. AC said, no, I can't play. All right, guys, hold off in the chat, all right? Nope, you said 4.5, Mask Off. All right, everybody, listen, just hold off in the chat for just a second. I'm just going to fish this back to the boat. But as long as you guys hold off for just a second, then I can see if I can get another one real quick before we weigh that fish. Uh-oh, unless I just got hung up. All right, guys, hold off in the chat. Let me see if I can get this unhung first, guys, because it looks like this is going to be the grand finale. The grand finale is about to happen, guys. Man, we've been on some 3s and 4s on the regular. And then you guys saw during that tournament, I came in with that 5, what was it? How big was that fish? 5.01 pounder. Ended up winning the big fish for the tournament and winning the tournament with 17.49 pounds total. All right, guys, hold off in the chat. We're about to go ahead and make it official. All right, here we go. We need a drum roll on this one. All right, here we go, guys. We're about to weigh this fish. Now, I'm going to tell you what I think this fish weighs. And I'm going to, my weight, my guess is going to have a weight based on this additional $50 payout. I'm going to go, oh, man, I'm kind of nervous on it, guys. I'm just going to say a 4.57. Let's go with a 4.57. But if it is 4.5 or bigger, then somebody will get an additional $50, guys. Let's see. I know everybody's nervous and wanting to see this one. Oh, it didn't make it. 4.16. 4.16, guys. Did anybody guess 4.16? Man, this thing was a fighter. I got to take a picture with this one too, guys, before I release it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The adventures of the Chicken Hawk talking about lightweight. And then there was still no official winner. And Mask Off was laughing. Ah, Mask Off is laughing. There was no official winner on that fish, guys. Man, I can't believe it. I can't believe it, guys. 4.16. Ah, man. All right, but guys, I have to go ahead and log that one into FishXLive. I have to log it into FishXLive. I know Chicken Hawk has some stuff to say. I know his beak is about to start flapping. He says, "What did I tell you, Mask Off Fishing? Save money." Oh, man. Pure Alaska, don't laugh at that. Do not encourage Chicken Hawk. It just makes it worse. Oh, my goodness. Now, where did I put my phone at so I can take a picture? As long as it's in the boat and not in the water, we're good. Oh, my goodness, guys. All right, let's go ahead and snap a picture of this fish real quick. Man, oh man, let me get my little setup right. Get my MoneyBass. What are these things called? A gator. Get my MoneyBass gator on here, right? You guys will be able to go to FishXLive.com and see these pictures that I'm entering in whenever we're out here. So I'm logging these fish into FishXLive, and that journal of catches will allow me to be able to see what time of the year, the weather conditions and everything like that, so that I can come back and repeat the same process. Let's see. Let me get it right. Let me get it right. But man, oh man, I can't believe it. All right, Chicken Hawk, are you still in the chat? While I have you in the chat, we might as well answer a question that some people were asking a little earlier. They want to know, when are you going to be available to do the battle? The Big Bass Battle is what we're going to call it. The Big Bass Battle. You're going to be fishing Lake Gunnersville, and we're going to have some guys fishing in Texas, Florida, and a few other places. So we're going to have entry for maybe about 6 additional people from different states will be able to participate. And this is going to be a bragging rights tournament through FishXLive that will allow you to represent your state. All right, let's go ahead and get this picture taken, guys. Cheryl said, well, adios. Tyler said, Bendation is real, Chicken Hawk. That's right. Tell him, Tyler. Chicken Hawk says, Bendation plus jerk. Oh, my goodness. Bendation plus girthification equals lightweight Asian. Oh, man. Pure Alaska said, Maskoff said he's going to start betting against you to boost his 401k. Oh, my goodness. He said, I guess I can put my money up and go back to work. Get out of here, Maskoff. Quit harassing people in the chat. Quit harassing. Oh, man. All right, look, guys, let's go ahead and log this into FishXLive real quick. All right, so this is how we do it, guys. We go to FishXLive. You download the app. You'll be able to create your own profile page. And then we're going to go to my journal of catches. If you go to FishXLive.com, just click this Anglers tab down here, and then you can just search for MoneyBass, and you'll be able to see the fish that I've been catching out here. So we're going to go to log a catch in my journal. We're going to choose the lake. This is Lake Lanier. Species, that is a spotted bass. The length of the fish, was it 22.5 inches, guys? I think it was 22.5, right? Or was it 23.5? I think it was 22.5. And then what was the weight on it? 4.16. Oh my goodness, 4.16, guys. All right, now let's take a picture with the fish. We're gonna go ahead and choose camera. Man, oh man, look at it though. Look at it. And the fight was amazing. I have to go back and watch that myself, guys, because that fight was incredible. All right, here we go. Now we're gonna go ahead and take a picture with that fish. Let's redo that picture. How about that? We're gonna hit retry and do it over. Let me just get a better picture. And it would just happen to be that when I'm trying to do this, my battery is about to go dead. So what I'm gonna do is just log it in here later. But first, or maybe I can still log it. Let's see if my cable is long enough. Man, oh man, guys. I thought I was gonna have you a nice $40 bill. I mean, another $50 bill. All right, let's hop in the chat. Let's see. Chicken Hawk says, get that fish some help. Crack killed Applejack. Oh my goodness, guys. You got me. You got me, Chicken Hawk. Chicken Hawk said, anorexic. That 22-inch fish must be on crack. They say crackheads are strong. This is just terrible, guys. All right, let's see. Let me get back over here to where I was at. Uh-oh, what is going on? Let's see if I can let's get a picture real quick before my phone battery goes dead. I'm on 1% on my phone, guys. I don't know what happened. Let's see. All right, there we go. We got it. Let's go ahead and let it go. All right, good buddy. I know this one's too tired to jump for us, but let's go ahead and let it ease back down there and go back. Oh my goodness, it wasn't too tired to jump. That thing still has some strength on it. All right, guys. Clint Perry said, this is almost a good channel. The Burning Season says, money, I'm having problems with the FishXLive app. All right, Burning Season, what's the issue that you're having with it? And actually, send my contact information is in the description. Just send it to MoneyBass 404 at MoneyBass 404 at gmail.com. Let's see, Hawk scared to face the viewers. Did Hawk give us a date yet? Burning Season? I think Hawk still hasn't given us a date yet. He says the Burning Season, it banned for uploading too many weights, called me a cheater and banned me. So you uploaded too much weight for it to handle, huh? Chef Boy says, oh, I'm late. That's right, Chef Boy, you missed it all. We had a possible $130 on the line today. but we fell just a little short. How short were we? About 16 minus 0.5 is what? 0.34. We were 0.34 short of a $130 payout today. Bernstein said it's a fun app. Yeah, make sure you guys go and check out FishXLive.com. There will be 2 live events going on this weekend. One of them will be the live weigh-in for the tournament that I am participating in. The other one will be a live competition that will be going on. If you have a bass club, crappie club, brim club, striper club, any type of fishing tournaments or competitive organization, make sure you go and check out FishXLive.com. It will let you live stream your tournaments. You would have a live leaderboard, a live chat, and it's just a great way for you to, for your organization to enhance its social media presence and gives a platform for you to be able to advertise for sponsors. All right. So the app is free to download. So you guys can download it for free. You can go to the Anglers tab and just search MoneyBass. That way you can go and take a look at some of the catches that I have been logging for this season, last season. So we've been out here having a good time with it. But yeah, definitely make sure you go and check out FishXLive.com. The other thing, we have to support the businesses that are supporting us, guys. SWAT Lawn Operations. Make sure you reach out to them for any of your residential or commercial lawn care needs. They are out of the Conyers area, but service all of the surrounding metro Atlanta areas, guys. So make sure you reach out to SWAT Lawn Operations, all right? Let me see. Today is Wednesday. We might be back out here again before the tournament this weekend, guys. But yeah, so we had a good one today. I really thought somebody was going to walk away with some cash today. I did my job. I did my job. I came out here. I got the fish to the boat. It's your job to guess the weights. But you just didn't want that cash. Just like Wimpy said, I'm starting to believe Whipstick now. I'm starting to believe Whipstick that you guys just don't want that cash. All right, really appreciate everybody for tuning in. Big shout out to AC for sliding on in here, doing her DQ Queen thing for the chat. Also want to give a big shout out to Clint Perry. He is the sponsor of today's live stream with those gifted memberships. Really appreciate you guys. Oh, man. Chicken hawk, chicken hawk. All right, guys. We will see you on the next live stream.